Let's bring in forward a Congresswoman, Maria Salazar. Congresswoman, thanks very much for taking the time tonight.
Thank you. To you, John.
The Hispanic vote has often gone Democratic, but it seems that this year there are polls that suggest it's pretty evenly split. What is Donald Trump doing that suggests to you he might have more support among the Hispanic community?
Wonderful question. It's a major realignment happening within the GOP. Hispanics have woken up to the fact that we are Republicans and we just don't know it, like Ronald Reagan used to say. And in this time around, three things: the economy, the border, crime, and socialism. We know what that word really looks like. It's beautiful in theory. It's miserable in practice. We don't want that for the country that we love so much. We don't want that for the future of our children. So Miami-Dade County, where I'm at right now, and I represent a district within Miami-Dade County, has always been a blue bastion. Everything indicates that it's going to go for Trump 12 days from now. Wow. Major story.
That would be a significant headline, yes, that's for sure. I want to play for you something that Kamala Harris just said. She wants to bring down the cost of living. Let's see. I want to play that for you and get your reaction.
And between the two extremely different visions that he and I have for our nation, one his focused on the past and himself, the other ours focused on the future and you and your family. We will build a future where we bring down the cost of living. And that will be my focus every single day as president. Because look, while inflation is down and wages are up, prices are still too high. You know it and I know it.
So the question that she's been asked in a number of interviews is, having been in office for nearly 4 years, why hasn't that been done till now?
Because they are using socialist practices within their economic model. The only economic model that brings prosperity is capitalism and free market economy, where the government is not God, where the individuals can have and make decisions with their own money, where you don't pay that much taxes, where there are not that much regulations, where inflation is down because the government is not spending that much, where interest rates are low and you can buy homes and cars and dishwashers. The formula is there. They're socialist, unfortunately. That ideology has been penetrating the Democratic Party. And you know what the beauty of the system is? That 12 days from now, the American Electoral will make them pay for the bill. And they will have to be accountable for what they have done 4 years ago. Look, regardless of what you think of Donald Trump, what you feel about him, 4 years ago, we had the most fabulous, the envy of the world when it came to the economy. You know, the wages were high. Companies were giving employees bonuses. Everyone could buy a home. Interest rates were low. We were energy independent. What happened in 4 years? They destroyed it. And look at the border. The worst thing that could have happened to the Hispanic community is to have that open border where you had 10 million people coming in. 2 of them gotaways, having transnational criminal organizations going into New York City or Colorado, the Tren de Agua. It's a disaster. So people are reacting. And thank God we have the American electoral system to make them pay. That is the American way.
Donald Trump, we just heard from him in State College, Pennsylvania, at his rally. He said he's going to fix a lot of these problems, but I wonder if you think maybe he might be over-promising on what he can deliver.
Well, you know, he has a track record. He did it. I'm not telling you that everything is going to be perfect, but we know that there are certain guidelines that you got to follow in order to make a good economy. And he did it already. Low interest rates, don't spend too much. Let's allow for fracking to happen again. Let's be energy independent. Let's lower inflation. It's simple. But the problem is that right now, the American electorate is not in front of 2 individuals the way we see it, and that's why Hispanics are coming to the GOP. We're in front of two ideologies. The one that we know as the American exceptionality, the American agenda that we all love, and the other one, which is the socialist agenda. This progressive, all this wokeness that has nothing to do with the American way of life. And Hispanics, that's why 25% of Hispanic voters are going to be first-time voters. 25% are going to be voting for the first time, and everything indicates that they're going to be voting for Donald Trump. That happened during Obama. So Trump is inspiring them. Why? Because of their pocket. Remember that phrase called, "Is the economy stupid?" Well, that's applying to them now.
Yeah, that was the one that Bill Clinton made famous when he defeated George H.W. Bush.
Yeah, John, that's right.
All right. So you're predicting that Miami-Dade County, which has voted blue for years now, I used to live there, I know. You think it's going to be a Republican win this year?
Let me just give you a few numbers and statistics because the empirical evidence doesn't lie. In 2016, this area where we live, which is the southern part of the state of Florida, and Florida is still considered a swing state, voted for Hillary by 30 points. 30 points in 2016. In 2024, everything indicates is going to go for Donald Trump. Miami-Dade County and Palm Beach County are the only two counties highly populated in the state of Florida that are still blue, probably up until November 5th. Everything indicates, according to our numbers, that Republicans are coming out in hordes. But not only that, independents are siding with the GOP. And even some registered Democrats, at least among the Cubans, are voting Trump. That's another phenomenon. That's why I'm saying that there's a major realignment happening right now within the Republican Party. And I, being one of the most probably bipartisan members of Congress, because I represent the only swing district in the state of Florida, district number 27. It's going to embrace, the Hispanics are going to be embraced by the GOP. And this is our moment to fix all the problems, specifically immigration. The economy, I'm sure that Trump will know what to do. And immigration, this is the moment for us to send the message to the Hispanics. So this will not be just a one-shot deal. So the Hispanics will stay in the GOP because we have their interest at heart.
Congresswoman Maria Salazar, Republican of Florida, thanks very much.
My pleasure.
And we'll be right back with more Fox Report.